this is what the key looks like, and it's a full proximity key system. And this is the new Volkswagen key. This is different from previous generations of Volkswagens, and I like it. It's a little on the large size, I would say, but as far as the way it's designed, it's smooth, rounded, it feels pretty solid, and it looks pretty cool. It has like this non-symmetrical design, and it's a full proximity key. You can use the vehicle 100%. As long as you have the key with you, you can keep it in your pocket, in a bag. As long as it's with you, you can use the vehicle, unlock the doors, lock the doors, drive the vehicle, all that kind of stuff. It does have the lock button, unlock button, panic button, and the ability to access the cargo area. And you can typically, key fobs like this, you can access, or you can carry them around with a place to connect to your key ring. So this one has that, but you can make it go away if you don't want to have it there. If you just want to have the key just kind of on its own without the key ring, you can kind of push that away, which I thought that was pretty neat. Also, using this button, you can kind of release this, so when you snap it like there, that's for your key ring. But if you push the button and it kind of pops up a little bit further, you can slide out, and this is where you'll find the physical key here. And this just kind of is popped up waiting for it to go back in, because that's where it kind of connects. And then you can use the key and then put it back in. But if you need to access the battery compartment, this cover right here where it shows the Volkswagen symbol, not this cover where the buttons are. This is the cover that comes off. And basically you have to kind of reach in with this key and kind of like push out. There's a little spot where it's exposed in there, and you just kind of push out on it, and then it'll kind of pop it. It's just kind of snapped in place, so you have to kind of get it in that right spot, and you can kind of pop it out a little bit, and then it'll look like that. You can see it's kind of separated from the main piece, and then you can kind of, with your hand, grab a hold of it and pull off this cover. And then once you pull the cover off, then you'll have access to the battery here. And this is a 2032 battery, button type battery. You can see there's like a seal around here. There's like a silicone type seal around there to kind of keep the electronics, or keep this area from getting too much dirt or whatever, because it's not really sealed up anywhere else around the edges. And I guess you could probably, like, you know, maybe clean it up a little bit in here while you're at it. But then this just basically kind of just snaps back on, and you start where the actual battery was, and you kind of work your way up, snap it back in place, make sure it's flush, and then the key, put it back in there, make sure it's in this little spot, push it in, and then you can see it's kind of still flopping there, so you want to make sure it snaps in place there before you put a key ring on it. And then of course, if you want to push it all the way in, you just have to push this again and push it in, and it'll go flush again.